Tony D. Shit. What I need. Cornbread. Every time I step to the motherfucking mic, these motherfuckers lying. Every time I hit the motherfucking stage, these motherfuckers like to say.
Welcome to Sex, Travel, Sports, Food with your host, Cousin Cornbread on ANDS Radio. That's ain't no damn station radio, man. We stream it direct to your earphones, your car speakers, your sound bars, Wi-Fi, Infinity hotspots, shared data plans, T-Mobile, whatever y'all got popping out there, man. We getting it straight to you, and we gonna get the jump started right here. Hold up. It's your boy, Cousin Cornbread. Welcome to Sex, Travel, Sports, Food, episode number 6, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in once again, downloading this junk, listening to it on iTunes or Stitcher or SoundCloud or whatever you listening to it, man. Appreciate y'all. So we're going to get right into it, man. There's been a lot going on over this past week, dog. For real, y'all heard about y'all man. The big headline is y'all man's Fabolous, the Fabo, or whatever. Because, first of all, he spelled that shit wrong, first of all. So if anybody been going all these years listening to Fab and thinking you spell Fabulous Fabolous, that's just incorrect, okay? But he's in the news now, man, for fucking around and having some domestic violence charges, man, for knocking his baby mama's front teeth out. And what I read is he got released. He turned himself in and got released. But the crazy shit about it is that apparently he has a history of this violence. And I guess she was a reality star or something. See, I don't be keeping up with a lot of this stuff, so y'all probably know a lot more than me about this shit, man. But apparently they got a history of domestic violence and blah, blah, blah. But they got a video of him wilding out in front of his house, with her dad there and all this kind of drama. I'm sure y'all done seen the video. If y'all haven't seen the video, go online, go on YouTube, go on TMZ, go on wherever, and just type in Fabulous baby mama or Fabulous violence or whatever. It'll come up. It's like main shit right now, right? So the craziest thing about the whole thing is that I've been going through all these comments on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and a lot of the women are calling bullshit on the story. And that's kind of crazy to me because I've seen it over and over again from these women or when people with women usernames and faces or whatever. So who knows if they real women, because there's a whole thing too, because people be trolling apparently and making fake profiles. But whatever. It appears to be women going in and saying, you know what? All this stuff they're talking about is all bullshit. Everybody wait for the rest of the story. And I was shocked to see that, especially in today's climate where everybody's ultra sensitive about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's quick to ban something, quick to quick to boycott something or whatever. And the main thing I was really seeing, which was shocking to me from the women, was that they were all like consistently saying that they felt like she need to basically shut the fuck up because she gonna go back to him anyway. And it's probably because he got a big dick because he's tall and skinny. And I was like, what? Wait, what? So all these women were like, yo, bitch, shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna do shit. It wasn't that serious. You probably hit him first and all this crazy shit. And then they were just like, and she probably ain't gonna give up that big dick because we all know that they got a big dick. Is that what's going on in the world? Like, first of all, how y'all know he got a big dick? And so apparently it's just a thing where women have been making this correlation between tall, skinny dudes and big dicks. Now, I've heard this over the years, and I think it's a random ass thing because it just is. Right? It just like consistently across the board, y'all are just saying, like, who is validating this information? You know what I'm saying? First of all, or is it like relative? Is it relative to his, like, so if he tall and skinny, so if he like 6'3" and what, like 180, 180 pounds, he gonna be a skinny dude, right? But is his dick the same one that if it's on somebody that's like 6'1", 250, is it the same dick size, or is it like proportionate, or I don't know. I always think it's kind of weird. It's just a whole weird situation. But it's funny that across the board, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everybody, all these chicks are like, yo, we know he got a big dick. And it was crazy that that's where they went to. Like, why? What is the hell? Y'all ain't worried about the bra getting her teeth knocked out, and it was a whole storyline with the guns. Like, apparently she went and got guns taken out by her dad and her brother or something like that, went over to the house and took the guns out the house. It's like a convoluted story in my opinion. But all that aside, it's funny that the women just went straight to the dick. Like, straight to the dick. Like, they ain't even care. They were like, man, that bitch, she'll be all right, but don't give up that dick, girl. Because he tall and skinny. And I've heard that for years, man. It's crazy. And then the women also have the opposite opinion over the years I've heard, right? Which is that big dudes have small dicks, right? So big dudes or fat dudes or whatever, apparently we got small dick. And it's offensive to me because I'm a big dude. And that's bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want y'all to be falsely profiling my dick. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might not ever see it or whatever, I don't want y'all to assume that just because I'm a big dude, I got to, like, that's crazy. I don't even know how that go together, right? Everything else on my body big. My feet big, my face big, my head big, my legs big, my hands big, everything big. Well, why would it run out on my dick? Like, why is it going to just stop? Why all the bigness run out on the dick? That don't even make no sense. But it's not a logical thing to me, man. And it's funny because people really be spreading that shit for years. Like, I've always heard that. And I got a very nice personality. And I shouldn't be prejudged, you know what I'm saying? But, chicks might not have talked to me before because they like, nah, this motherfucker big. He probably got a small dick. I don't fuck his personality. Fuck what he got to say. Fuck his intelligence level. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's kind of how some dudes do or how dudes would do if they a titty man or a booty man or whatever. And she ain't got no big titties, I don't know what to do with her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no ass, I don't know what to do with her. So I guess if it's a big dude and you not the big dudes, you just gonna assume that he got a small dick. And then you just gonna write him off and just call him to move your furniture and shit. And that's disrespectful because we don't like lifting the shit either. Yeah, hey, look, don't call me to move your furniture, goddamn, unless you paying. And no, I don't take Popeyes and Pizza Hut and whatever the hell y'all be trying to pay in food and shit. I don't do that. No. Plus, actually, now, at my age now, I don't move nothing at all, for real. You call me, I'ma just basically tell you, nah. I'ma send you some links to Angie's List or some shit and tell you, look, they got moving companies, goddamn. The way my patella is set up on my right knee, nah, shout. Y'all ain't gonna have me lifting boxes and taping shit and nah. Y'all need to hire the professionals. Or hire whoever the day laborers working outside the Home Depot and U-Haul or wherever you getting your boxes from. Storage unit, wherever. Hire them. Don't call me, shout. Shit, I got stuff to do. But it's crazy because, I never really could debate it either. I ain't never done a side-by-side comparison of my dick to nobody else. And never wanted to. Never had an interest to. I don't give a fuck. It's never going to happen, dog. I don't care. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And I got a 3-foot radius around my body. I got a 3-foot radius around my body for anybody with an exposed dick. Okay? And so if my dick is exposed, okay, you can't be within 3 feet of me with your dick out. That's crazy. Like, why are you so close to me, dog? No, get away from me. I don't care. Whatever you got to talk about. We can talk about it after you cover your dick. Okay, put it away. yeah, we ain't gonna adapt. We ain't gonna do none of that shit. And all y'all bammers that be in the gym, walking around that joint butt naked and all that shit, that's a different story. But hurry up and put your shit on. Like, don't be kind of just like perusing, looking in the mirror, you know, on FaceTime. I don't know these motherfuckers be just chilling, butt ass naked. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want your dick hanging around me like that. You know what I'm saying? Put your drawers on or put a towel on while you standing so close to me trying to get your lock. Okay, hurry up, get your lock done, and get the fuck on. You understand what I'm talking about? It's too much. That's why I used to have an ex-girlfriend that said, you know, she wanted to do threesomes and all this shit. She was like, yeah, but she wanted to have 2 dudes. And I was like, oh, nah, Shawty. No, not what I look like. What I'm supposed to do? What's going to be I need to know what my role would be. And actually, it don't even really matter what my role would be because I'm not signing up for that shit. You know, but I couldn't imagine what I would be doing during that situation. It's silly. It's real silly. You know what I'm talking about? Don't bring that shit to me, Shawty. I'm trying to tell you. My home, I gotta have some homies in college. They go, oh, we gonna run this train. Who? I ain't running no motherfucking train. Are you serious? Nah, Shawty. I don't want to see that shit, dog. I definitely ain't going second or third or fourth. Could you imagine? Come on, dog. Nah, man. Y'all stop running them trains, man. For real. Have some respect for yourself. I mean, you know, you might be having a girl that might be a community chick or whatever, community cooch. She might be community cooch, but you don't need to get it right after somebody else been it, like right there. I mean, shoot, you need to air that joint out or something, goddamn shit. Y'all done lost y'all mind fucking around with that. You know what I'm talking about? I be hitting them with the Shark Tank joint, man. I be like, you know what? You guys are already probably doing, you know, heading in the right direction. I don't really have nothing to add here. And so for that reason, I'm out. Okay? For that reason, I'm out. Ask one of these other sharks. Ask one of these other dudes what they want to invest in your train. I ain't fucking with the train, dog. I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah, man, but I don't know about this fast thing, man. Everybody just, this situation would be actually something I would think would garner a lot of attention because I guess he actually knocked her teeth out and stuff. So that's like real loud crazy shit. So out of all the hashtags and all the memes and all that stuff that people boycott that y'all gonna want to do, this would be one of them. You know what I'm saying? And and I'm like, shit, what does the big dick have to do with the domestic violence though? Like, I know people, you know, make exceptions and all that, but does it really give you a stronger chin as a woman? Like, is she supposed to be able to bounce back because because Fab got a big dick? Or what the hell? It don't even make no kind of sense, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know it be making you. I heard it make ladies pay bills, get rims on cars, ruin their credit. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't imagine losing teeth. Like, I value my smile. If a chick, let me tell y'all something. If a chick knocked me out and knocked my teeth out, oh, she ain't getting no more dick, dog. Okay? None. No more dick. Once you knock my teeth out, you're not getting any more. I don't care what happened. If you knock my teeth out on purpose, nah. Now, if you slip and fell and reach back, oh, cornbread, help me, I'm falling, and you hit me in the mouth and my tooth fall out, okay, that's one thing. But if you made a willful effort to knock my teeth out and you accomplished it, you ain't getting no more dick. I don't care. I don't care what's going on. I don't care how cute you are. The pussy can taste like Fiji water. Ain't getting no more dick. It can feel like sex on clouds. No more dick. Okay? Shit. And then I saw some people talking about the kids, right? How the kids are involved in all this. And man, listen. I see you in court, okay? I see you in court about these kids, man, because You old fake ass Layla Ali, old Ronda Rousey ass joint. You ain't gonna be hitting me in the face. Come on, shawty. What's wrong with y'all, man? Shit. But I guess people do get whipped. I guess, man. Or dickmatized or whatever, man. But I ain't never been to that point personally. What about y'all? Have y'all been to the point of like putting yourself at risk or losing stuff? Like, I ain't never done that, man. I know it's common, but I ain't been there. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I ever did, I remember I used to go down to I used to go down to Georgetown Cupcakes for one of my ex-girlfriends and stand in this long-ass line. If y'all know anything about Georgetown Cupcakes in D.C., and now they got them all over the country, but when they first opened, it was a big deal, and I think they were on Cupcake Wars on TV, and like they got a lot of attention, national attention. So people were like flying in, or tourists would make it a point to go over to Georgetown Cupcakes and get cupcakes on the weekend, right? So you would go over there on like a Saturday or Sunday, and the line for this store would be literally blocks long, 2 blocks worth of line that you have to stand in. So you stand in that line for a good hour, easy, to get these damn cupcakes. And so one of my ex-girlfriends, she was like, she loved these damn cupcakes. So I was whipped, I guess. And I was like, man, I'm going to go down there and get these motherfucking cupcakes. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to just go ahead and surprise her with cupcakes. Okay, her favorite cupcakes from Georgetown Cupcake. And I was standing that damn line like a black ass fool. But after that shit wore off, you know what I'm saying? After the effect kind of normalized itself, and I realized, I got used to it or whatever. It wasn't I don't even know what the word is, like what you call the word, the whatever, the newness wore off. You know what I'm talking about? I pulled back because I was like, yo, this is crazy because I've been standing in lines. I stood in, one time it was in the rain, goddamn. That was crazy right there. Shit. And then once I found out she was crazy, little cray, I was like, man, nah, shout it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's going on. Once I don't have that connection no more, once I feel uneasy, I pull away. I don't care what you got. You understand me? But at the time, I thought she had that, yeah. Okay? And in D.C., if you meet somebody from D.C., or and PG County now, to PG County, Maryland, if you meet anybody from D.C. or PG and they say something about the yeah, that means it's good. So in context, if I said my girl's cooch was that yeah, or my girl pussy she ate, or she got that yeah, that means it's good. You can put it on weed too, You be like, hey, yeah, who got the weed? You be like, oh man, my man got that, yeah, they got that yeah. That means it's good, okay? And you can put that on anything. You can put that on whatever, food, weed, whatever context it is. If it's connected to an object, that means it's awesome, okay? Or if it's connected to a service, that means it's awesome. But it's an awesome thing. It means basically like we can't even express how great it is, okay? So just know that that's a DC word of the day for y'all out there, man. Yeah, that means it's fire. Okay, that's like the best of the best on whatever it is that you describing. Okay, so yeah, man. Like I don't know, what's y'all thing, man? Like what's y'all thing that will like completely win you over? Because I haven't imagined anything that would make me lose a tooth or let me stick around after losing a couple teeth. I don't know if I could do it. I guess what are y'all deal makers? Because we already know people got deal breakers. But what's your deal maker? Have you thought about it? Like, what's something that you already know? If they do this, man, shit, I'm stuck. It's a wrap. I ain't going nowhere. I can't even fight this jump, man. I don't know what mine is, for real. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, all I can think of is if she can flex her Kegels on demand, yeah, dog. It's going to be That's one of my things right there. That's like 5-star. Okay, if I could hit you with the squeeze it and you go ahead and it's right there with the yeah. Oh nah, no yeah. I'm probably gonna go ahead and make some exceptions for. I'm gonna overlook some things that I might not have overlooked before. I'm gonna go ahead, put that in your file. I'm gonna put that in the file. Put that in your notes in my phone, and might put it next to your name. Might put Kegel next to your name. I don't even know what your last name is, but we're gonna put Kegel next to it. Okay. And that just I know that's one of my deal makers. Okay, that'll keep you around. That'll keep you in the game. And I'm not one of them dudes that be like, oh my woman gotta cook and clean and all this shit. I'm not an old school chauvinist type of dude or whatever. And I don't really keep those types of gender roles as whatever. I mean, if you could cook, you could cook. She might cook and clean, but she might cook and clean bad. She might be willing to cook, but if she can't cook, then who gives a shit? Okay? Or she might be willing to clean, but if I still got to rewash the forks and remop the floor, then shit, maybe we should just change up duties, boo. For real. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, that's the only one I really thought about for real. So, wherever y'all listening, in the comments or whatever, or holler at me on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. I'm active on Facebook and Instagram. Holler at me on Facebook and Instagram, and let me know what your deal makers are. Cause I be willing. I'm interested in that, man. Cause I don't think people really think about that enough. I know my sister told me that recently she made a list of pros and cons about some dude she was talking to, man. And I don't think, do people really do that? Do people do that these days, man? I don't know. Maybe people should start doing that. I used to have an Excel spreadsheet, goddamn, because I'm crazy. I had an Excel spreadsheet. You had the top 10 categories that I was judging people on. so I signed them up like a number. I put a number in there for everybody on those categories, and then I let Excel hit me with the graph chart function. You understand what I'm saying? And let me see who winning. we real analytical out here, man. I'm like Harvard University. As far as my admittance process, I'm what they call it, highly selective, dog. For real. And you know what? I forgot to talk about this, but speaking of Harvard, the real HU, that's a thing between Howard and Hampton, for real, but they always leave Harvard out. That's disrespectful. But anyway, y'all heard about Harvard embezzling money too, because I know y'all heard about Howard and the whole embezzlement issue and misappropriation of funds, I guess. But y'all peoples up there in Harvard University as well. They were stealing money from the disabled students of all people. Now, Howard was stealing money from everybody, I guess. But them Harvard joints, they were stealing directly from whatever the fund source was for the disabled people. And that's real disrespectful. I don't know about that. That's real disrespectful right there. I think it's extra disrespectful. Somebody better call the ADA or somebody, or OSHA, something. I don't know. Shit. So y'all go look that up too, man. Cause don't be letting people think. Don't be letting the media tell y'all that only the black people be fucking up the money. Okay? Don't let them do that to y'all, man. Cause the black people ain't the only ones that be fucking up the money. Dead ass. Harvard out there stealing money. Everybody stealing money, man. But yeah. So speaking of deal breakers, I'm gonna just go ahead and move on to travel, man. I wanted to talk to y'all about that sex thing because I saw that stuff about Fab, and I was like, damn, for real, is this what we talking about right now? How big his dick is and how she should take it. Take losing her teeth. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on to travel, man. So one of the things I always tell y'all that my deal breakers are people that got passports. And, and that's one, and I was talking about deal makers and deal breakers. So even if you just my regular friend, if you don't have a passport and you over 25, I'm 35 plus. If if you don't have a passport, man, you gotta get your life together. Okay, go get one, even if you don't use it. Hurry up, go right now. Pause this joint and go find out how to apply for a passport. In the first episode I posted, if you're listening to this on iTunes, in the iTunes, there's a link actually to apply for your passport in that joint, embedded in there. It'll pop up when you get to the passport section. So if you listen on iTunes, you can see the chapter markers, and there's actually a link to it. There it is. So y'all gonna appreciate that shit I be doing too, putting all them markers in there, all them pictures and stuff. You listen on iTunes, all them stuff should come up. All them definitely chapter markers, different stuff I'm talking about, pictures and links and stuff like that to pop up. But yeah, man. But yeah, you know, on this joint, y'all make sure y'all get y'all passport. I don't have no recent trips to give y'all no feedback on. But what I did figure out recently is that I got put on to travel insurance that you can get for the year. That'll cover all your trips during the year. Okay? So that's awesome, man. It's only like $200. Okay? And if you know anything about travel insurance, and even if you don't, but travel insurance if you go on like 3 or 4 trips a year and you wanted to have travel insurance on any of those trips, you probably gonna spend over $100 anyway, or over $200 anyway to cover your trips. So if you get a yearly jump to cover wherever you go, international, and within the continental United States, all those kinds of things, get that joint. I'm gonna sign up for one. I'm gonna get the $200 joint. I already bought one travel insurance policy for this one trip I'm going on, and that joint by itself was $100. That's one trip. Shit, I could have had that joint from the beginning of the year and covered 2 trips already. Shoot, I'm probably gonna be going on at least 4 trips this year at $200 a pop. I mean, at $200 for the year, that's easy money. It ain't even debatable on whether or not to get that joint, man. So definitely get that travel insurance because it'll help you if you're doing any kind of physical activities, or you get sick, any of that kind of stuff, or you get hurt, man, that travel insurance will help you out. And the funny shit is that when we went to Cuba, they gave you, when you got your visa about to go into Cuba, Delta Airlines stamped your boarding pass with this little stamp from Delta. And they were like, this is your health insurance. This stamp. I was like, what? What? How the hell that stamp is my health insurance? First of all, that's lit. Could you imagine you could walk around the United States with a stamp from Delta Airlines say this is my health insurance? What? Like, how did that even work? Like, I'm supposed to have this my boarding pass on me at all times while I'm in Cuba? Like, I don't even understand. They didn't explain how that worked. They didn't explain how to use it. They literally just had a Delta stamp with an airplane on it on your boarding pass. That's it. And they said, this your health insurance. That's weird as fuck. I need to look that up, actually. So if you go to Cuba, just know that you'll have health insurance, whether or not you got it here or not, I guess. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Okay, but get that travel insurance, man. If you plan to travel internationally at all, get that jump, man. Get that $200. I'm going to go look it up. Y'all let me know what y'all find, too. Okay? For real. I ain't going to really get into a whole bunch of more travel stuff today, because I don't really got a lot to talk about for travel today. You know, I ain't really see no good news articles. Nothing really popping off in travel right now. So this is going to be a little light on the travel today. But what I did find out in sports, okay, and a lot of ladies, there's about to be the sports section. So a lot of ladies been telling me they be tuning out on the sports section if they don't fuck with sports. But look, if y'all don't fuck with sports, I'm about to talk about sports, but I'm talking about something cool in sports. Like, this ain't regular sports, okay? I found out that they have competitive pillow fighting in Japan now, like a dead-ass league. A league of competitive pillow fight. Y'all hear that? What the hell? The Japanese man be coming up with all kinds of stuff, man, for real. But it looked cool. They had video of it. I was like, man, this don't look funny. It looked fun. But they was dead ass. Like, they was going hard. You know what I'm saying? They need to pull that. They need to bring that to the D.C. area. Around here, we have a bunch of competitive intramural leagues, about They got ultimate frisbee, softball, of course, flag football, and then kickball is real big around here. Kickball leagues. So if they could put this damn competitive pillow fighting joint in there, I'm in that. It save my knees and everything. I don't need to run. I might need to hop a little bit to catch the pillow or whatever. If y'all want to see the video, go on my Facebook page or go on the Sex Travel Sports Food Facebook page, and it's on there. There's a video of it. But yeah, it'll save my knees. It's low impact. It's fun. They got blankets. That's how you block people. You block them with blankets. You form like a blanket wall to protect your throwers from what I saw when I was watching it. It was funny. It looked like it was something that's fun, man. And in today's world, we need fun shit. You understand what I'm saying? And a competitive pillow fighting situation would definitely be something to entertain. And they'll make a ton of money up here in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia with that shit. Because ain't nothing up here but young people with a whole bunch of money to waste if they ain't buying a house. If they not house poor, then they out here spending that money, okay? Spending money like hell, just throw it away. That's what we do in D.C. area. Hey, turn up. But, of course, the NCAA Final Four was popping off over the past week or so. And, I'm just glad out of all this stuff, I know it's a bunch of upsets and all that. I'm just glad Duke lost. That's all I ever be wishing for when the Final Four come out, man. For real. Because I just hate Duke. Over the years, I just always hated him. I hated Christian Laettner. He was like a little asshole. And Bobby Hurley was overrated. I was like, these Bama's getting way too much credit. You know what I'm saying? But now they had that Bama Grayson Allen. And I just, until this day, I don't understand how the hell he ain't get punched in the face or like laid out for tripping people. If y'all don't know who Grayson Allen is, Grayson Allen was a Duke player. I guess he's gonna go pro now. But he was a Duke player, and his history when he first started playing is he was tripping people, like sticking out his foot and kicking at people and tripping them up as they went past, like while they wasn't looking, from the back, from the front, whatever. And I'm just like, man, that shit is very malicious and reckless. He could have ended people's careers. Their college career could have jeopardized their NBA careers, all kinds of stuff. Ain't no way in hell I wouldn't have stole that dude. I don't know how he done survived that long without being laid the fuck out somewhere. But he did. Because I would have hit him like, what's that boy, LeGarrette Blount? When LeGarrette Blount was in college at Oregon, he stole that boy. That's how I would have knocked him out. Dead ass. For real. But this whole NCAA joint been real crazy, man. A bunch of upsets. They got Loyola. Had Loyola in the finals. And I thought they was gonna pull the joint out. I was watching that game. And they were up, or they were hanging in there early, but then they just couldn't hang, man. The difference between the seeds really started showing in that game. You know what I'm saying? And then that was that. But they got up there, so it was a good little thing, a good little storyline to keep it moving. And so that was just a cool thing to watch, man. Like some school that you don't never expect. I like how that stuff go. Like when they had like Gonzaga a couple years ago, Gonzaga made their run, and every year somebody sneak in there and make some noise, and so we'll see what happens with this young man. We'll see who gonna win. I don't really got too much for y'all in food, man, but the fact that y'all gotta watch that Chipotle, dog. Okay? So last week, I was laid out like all week, dog. All week. Actually, I was laid out for about a week and a half off of eating some Chipotle, man. So y'all be careful eating that damn Chipotle. I personally am never going to eat Chipotle again. I've learned my lesson, okay? I ate that junk, man, listen. Man. I was like, dog, I was told the doctor, look, I don't need no stomach. Just take it. Just take it. I don't need it. Don't worry about it. Take the stomach. Just take it. I don't want it no more. Because if I have to suffer through this junk because I got a stomach that's attached to my body, I don't need it. Fuck it. Because the pain was just intense. And it wasn't going nowhere. And it wouldn't stop all day, all night. Oh, just fucking with this Chipotle. All because I want a burrito bowl, man. All I wanted is the corn salsa, man. That's what I want. I just want some chicken, steak, half and half bowl with the corn salsa and the tomatoes and cheese. But why I gotta suffer for that though? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why the Lord wants me to suffer. You know, especially on, you know, I'm cured now. I'm good now, but on this resurrection Sunday, you know, I wanted when the Lord come back, I want him to tell me why I had to suffer for wanting a Chipotle bowl. You know what I'm saying? They needed to have some better quality control or something. Now, the problem is I can't prove that there was actually Chipotle, but the evidence all points to that because I ate it, and then maybe like 2 hours later, right on the Porcelain Throne, shawty. Just perched up there like a gargoyle. Couldn't move, couldn't do nothing, just had to sit there looking at motherfuckers, looking at the wall. You know what I'm talking about? On the phone, on Instagram, on the gram. Perched, fucking with Chipotle, man, for like a week. That junk was crazy. So I will never eat Chipotle again. I'd still fuck with Qdoba or Cordobo or whatever the fuck you call it. That joint is good. That won't kill you. They cooked all the chicken. They cook all the steak thoroughly. Okay? I still fucks with them. Qdoba. What the hell is it called? I can't even pronounce it. Go there. The other junk. You know why you know the Cordobo, whatever the hell it is. You know why that you already know that junk popping? Because when you go in there, all the Latinos be in there. Like all of them. Like that junk be lit. And the food is definitely better. And they give you more food at that joint too. So that's going to be my new spot when I want a burrito or whatever it is. If my food truck people ain't around. Because I usually get it from this food truck when I'm in the office. That junk popping. They don't have a good name for their truck though. It's just called Mexican, it got a real bad name. It's called like Mexican Delight or some shit like that. It doesn't invoke any kind of greatness in your heart when you think about that shit, okay? But the food is awesome. But Mexican Delight is kind of just generic as hell and don't want you to run over to the truck. You know what I'm saying? So I told them they need to change their name. But I don't know what name they should change it to, but it shouldn't be Mexican Delight. That joint is real terrible. And it's not a good marketing plan for them. So I'm gonna just think about something. Maybe I'll do some free marketing services for them. A free name change for them. Cause that Mexican Delight, nah, shawty. Y'all food too good. It ain't representative. And they need to paint their truck too. Their truck is real plain. The junk look like it's a trap. That junk don't look right. There's nothing about the name or the truck look like it's gonna be popping. But that junk good as hell. I guess they took the money they would have put in the truck and developing their recipes. Maybe that's what they did. But they gonna need to add some funding this quarter to their marketing and advertising plan. That's what I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there Tuesday and let them know. Look, it's time, Mexican Delight. It's time for y'all to get y'all life together, okay? And we gonna get it done. But yeah, man, I ain't got nothing else to bother y'all with this week, man. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, tuning in. And like I said, man, interact with me on Facebook, mainly is where I be, or Instagram, wherever you see me at. Hit me up on the joint, friend request me. Actually, hold on Facebook, I can't accept no more friends. I think I got like I'm around 5,000 friends on my main page, but you can follow the Sex Travel Sports Food page, and I talk back and forth on there too. But my page is also open, so if you go on my regular page, Cousin Cornbread, you'll be able to talk to me back and forth on there, even if we not technically friends on there. So go on there, or go on Cousin Cornbread on Instagram. I'm on that joint all the time too, so hit me up, man. You hear me? And always remember, man, Cornbread's 3 favorite quotes. Number 1, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Number 2, if you don't set goals, you'll always work for somebody that did set goals. And number 3, don't drink and drive. You might spill some. Log out.